So I'm going to wow you with my videography skills. Of course, if I had any chops in the area, I would be embedding these pictures in the video and all that, but I just don't have the desire to take the time to learn it. So anyway, here's the picture I used. Of course, I mentally removed the boat and I embedded that, which was a picture I took before it. And here's where we're at. I've spent more time on this than I really wanted to. Probably another, since I stopped recording, probably an hour and a half, I would guess. An hour anyway. Done a lot. The water again, I hate, it sounds dumb, it paints itself, but I did put some effort into the water. Important to, as I said before, these are there's a soft edge, if you will, around it, which is, to me, pretty easy to do with acrylics with the dry brush. Not a lot of water or paint in the brush to soften those. I think that's important because, to me, if that's in focus, then this I want to be legible and obviously pretty focused, but not as much as what you really need to look at. Because if that's in focus and that's in focus and that's in focus and even that background is in focus, then there's no depth to the painting. So from a distance, which is where all paintings should be viewed, hung on the wall, whatever, it's reading well, I think. One thing to always test, I was saying, I have cool light. This internal light I have changed from an incandescent to cool. Sun shining pretty bright out. If I open the blinds, it obviously will change the painting some, brighten it up. So it's just depending on whatever light it's going to be sitting in. But the main thing is I added some more, I'll probably push the color more than you might see. Obviously there's places that the water is pretty vibrant. It's not as vibrant in the painting as what it's showing on my phone. It's really showing to me on the phone, especially in here, pretty tealish, I guess, and it's not really close to that. We'll see how it tastes, but again, on my phone, the building is probably just a smidge touch leaning more toward orange than what I'm seeing, which is a very light yellow. Some places it's almost pure white. Down in here it is a little bit more, but again, main things to me when you paint anything is so when you step back, you're telling that story. It sounds corny, but to me this would be something that Amber will see, I'll see, the kids might see, and they'll remember what it is. And you could put the dude up on top of the post. These are just scrubbed in. There was one, did not take time. I probably should have spent a little bit more time cleaning that up, but these here, that's a one-time shot. Really don't put much effort. You don't want that to be the standout. I'm almost tempted to take a brush with white and rub the white out and almost smudge over that to dull it a little bit more, but it probably is about like it would be if you were looking at it from the bank. So anyway, that is this one. I'm ready to move on to the ones, and not that I don't care about this painting, I didn't mean that, but the other ones mean a little bit more to me. So this one will be Amber's one wanted me to knock this out. I'm sure I will, there's something in it, there's a few things in it that I'm sure I'll smudge and fix. And I had my signature here and it just stood out too much, so I just kind of hid it. I don't like it to stand out too much, but there you go. On to the next one.